Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul. Today I'm going to start the first in a series of videos I'm going to do of commentary tracks on my original 80s videos. In the 80s I made hundreds of what are now known as fan videos on YouTube, where you take a popular song and make your own video for it. The only way I can put these videos on this channel is to take the music out, but then I'll just speak over it and tell you the story behind the making of it. Since the music in these videos is copyrighted, I have another channel on YouTube called Weird Paul Videos, where I upload some of these every week. Today we'll be taking a look back at my 1985 video for Twisted Sister's We're Not Gonna Take It.
This video was made on February 10th, 1985, and it's modeled after the Twisted Sister video for We're Not Gonna Take It, of course. I'm gonna pop the audio in right here because there's no music. My dad did a really good job here. I kind of told him what to say, and he'd probably seen the original Twisted Sister video a couple times. I taped it off of Friday night videos, and I used to watch it all the time. I'm holding a ukulele there. I didn't own a guitar yet, so that was all I had to use in my videos whenever there was a guitar needed. My dad is holding the Twisted Sister album cover there. That was one of the few record albums I actually owned at the time. Okay, so here we go. I'm transforming into the Dee Snider character here with my homemade Twisted Sister t-shirt. Used to wear that in school all the time. I actually just drew that with a marker. I didn't do a very good job of drawing it, I don't think. So there goes my dad down the stairs. You'll notice the clothes he's wearing, that shirt and pants. Some people think he decided to wear those for the video as a costume, but this was filmed on a Sunday afternoon, and that was actually the clothes that he had worn to church earlier that morning. Here I am with my sister and my brother. That was my other sister in the last shot, of course. This is just modeled after the original video where the kids are eating and they change into the other members of the band. This is, of course, the part of the video where the members of Twisted Sister keep coming through the door and knocking the father down. It's my sister. She was the J.J. French character. He was one of the guitarists for Twisted Sister. And, of course, there was no way for my little brother to walk through the door, so I had to actually pick him up and drag him in. And he was crying the whole time. You can see my dad laugh right there, actually, if you look closely. So, in the original Twisted Sister video, this was a long middle section where there was just a performance of the band live. And so that's what we're doing here. If you notice right here, you'll see that I look to make sure that my sisters are singing their part. I'm looking very carefully to make sure they're doing it, because I wanted to make sure they were singing along. They often didn't, and I was, I was a very careful video director. I wanted to make sure everybody was doing what they were supposed to be doing. This song is being played on a boombox right behind me. You can see it right there. My dad brought that boombox home one day. It wasn't for me, I guess, but I immediately snatched it and began using it. I remember him saying, "Well, there goes my boombox," or something like that, because I just took ownership of it. But I used that to play all the songs for the videos in the background as we were making the videos, just right on the boombox. My sister's going to take her big guitar solo here. There we go. On a ukulele, of course. If you're wondering who's filming this video, well, it's my mother. I often would draft my mother to be the camera person for our videos. I would say, "Come on, Mom, we gotta make this video. You gotta film it." And that's why she's not in this video and everyone else in the family is. Okay, we're coming up to the part of this video that's the hardest for me to watch. Watch my brother's head here on the right side of the screen, and you'll see that it ricochets off the wall right here. He must have been in a lot of pain after that happened, and he's screaming and crying in the video from here on out. I didn't realize that had happened when we originally made the video. It wasn't until years later I watched it carefully and I said, "Oh my Lord, look what I did to my brother's head." I feel very bad about that to this day. So anyway, we're coming up to the end of the video here where my father comes in with a cap gun and proceeds to pretend to kill us all. I think that that was probably my dad's idea, that would be a funny way to end the video. I might have told him to do it, but I can't remember. But his acting here is pretty great. Very, very good, I think. The way he's looking and very intently aiming. Then my father begins to sing, "I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to take it anymore," here in dancing, and I'm going to pop the audio back here and in at the end again so that you can hear it.
I'm not gonna take it anymore.
And there we have it. It's a classic.